Hi, welcome in. Can I get you something to drink today? You sure I can't offer you something from our seasonal board, like a maple macchiato? Try it iced. Can I get your name for the order? Awesome. Let's get started. Welcome back to Small Batch Brewing. So today, what we're going to be making in this video is a version of a macchiato. So if you're unfamiliar with what a macchiato is, it refers to, I believe, the Italian word for marking. And so the idea originally with a hot macchiato is that you would have in your cup, typically a small espresso cup, you would pour some steamed milk in there with some foam, and then you'd mark the espresso on top of that. In the American world, as things got bigger and bigger, we decided that we wanted more milk because we like a weaker drink, I guess, or a more milky flavored drink, which is totally fine. It's just how the American style is. But what I'm going to make today is, due to the season, I'm going to make a maple iced macchiato. So for that, again, we're going to start with layering this drink. So the first part of the drink from here to the top will be our milk. So for our milk for this, I got stuff from Trader Joe's, not a sponsor, but still they make these interesting non-dairy beverages. So this is a maple oat beverage. So this will have some already added maple flavor to it. Then we're gonna have, so that's gonna go in the cup, and then we're gonna put ice cubes in that, and then over the top we'll go shots of espresso, and so it'll kind of layer the drink for us. Again, because what we're gonna try to do is layer flavors into this, the first thing we're gonna try to do is drizzle maple syrup on the inside of the cup, and then we'll start building the drink. We'll start with a good amount of maple syrup. Okay, we've got about a spoonful here, and we'll just try to layer it on the inside of the cup. And then we'll give it a little bit on the bottom. Now that we got our sweetness built into this, it's time to add our dairy. So give it a quick shake. And so what you're looking for is maybe about halfway up the cup, because you're gonna add ice and espresso on top of that. Well, looks good. Now that we got our milk, our next step is our coffee and grinding it. So again, because we're gonna make an espresso drink, we're gonna very fine grind. So what I found for my espresso maker is that about 2.5 of these equals about the amount I need to fill this. Now that we got our coffee ground, it's time to pack it. Use a spoon to kind of scoop this out. Smell good, Ghost? Once it's all in there, you want to grab your press to push down. Now it should be all packed in there tightly. So then we're going to put this in our espresso maker. We're done with our coffee. And then finally, we'll grab our ice cubes. Milk and Ghost. Alright, place our ice cubes over top. Now that we got our stuff ready, I'll place this underneath the espresso maker. Alright, so now that the macchiato is made, the last part is to put the drizzle on top, but as you can see, we've layered it, right? So we've got the milk here. Then we got our espresso floating on top. So again, we'll bring out our maple syrup. ideal pattern, what you're looking for is some kind of crosshair. So we'll just and then you swirl it around. Now, maple syrup isn't very thick to float on top. The idea is that you're layering the drink, right? All maple syrup. All right, so now it's all that's left is to try this drink. So the idea with this, right, is that you do see some people who mix it, and that's incorrect. What you should be doing with a macchiato is you want to drink it because you want the bitterness, and as you're drinking it, it will slowly mix. So we'll give it a try. Yeah, so what you get is that sweetness mixed with the bitterness of the espresso, and then a little bit of that milk to kind of dilute it as it goes. But otherwise, this is fantastic. There you go.